Psalm 9 parable is for the choir director, a psalm of David to be sung to the tune Death of the Son. Just looking at this reminds me of the Baptist hymn books. Verse 1 for the New Living Translation says, I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart. I will tell all of the marvelous things you have done. Verse 2, I will be filled with joy. I will be filled with joy because of you. I will sing praises to your name, O Most High. Going into verse 3 as it says, Psalm 9 verse 3, my enemies retreated. You hear me? My enemies retreated. They staggered and died when you appeared. Psalm verse 4 of chapter 9, for you have judged in my favor. From your throne you have judged with fairness. Verse 5 of chapter 9 of Psalm, you have rebuked the nations and destroyed the wicked. You have erased their names forever. And verse 6, the enemy is finished in endless ruins. The cities you have uprooted are now forgotten. Verse 7, but the Lord reigns forever, executing judgment from his throne. Verse 8, he will judge the world with justice and rule the nations with fairness. Yes, he will. Verse 9, the Lord is a shelter for the oppressed and a refuge in times of trouble. Verse 10, those who know your name trust in you, for you, O Lord, did not abandon those who search for you. Verse 11 says, sing praises to the Lord who reigns in Jerusalem. Tell the world about his unforgettable deeds. Verse 12 says, for he who avenges murder cases for the helpless. Because y'all know I got to censor words on YouTube. So, yeah. He avenges those cases for the helpless. He does not ignore the cries of those who suffer. Verse 13 of Psalm 9 says, Lord, have mercy on me. See how my enemies tormented me. Snatch me back from the jaws of death. Verse 14, save me so I can praise you publicly at Jerusalem's gates. Well, for me, it'll be at the new earth's gates. So I can rejoice that you have rescued me. Verse 15 says, the nations have fallen into a pit they dug for others. Their own feet have been caught up in the trap they set. Verse 16, the Lord is known for his justice. The wicked are trapped by their own deeds. Verse 17 says, the wicked will go down to the grave. This is the fate of all the nations who ignore God. Verse 18 says, but the needy will not be ignored forever. The hopes of the poor will not be crushed. Rise, God. Don't let these mortals defy you. Judge the nations. And then verse 20 says, make them tremble in fear, O Lord. Let the nations know they are merely human. And that is a Psalm of David.